Um, so there's like, for me, if I go back, right, I'm in a leadership position now, right? So my first lifetime, I was with my creator, right? I missed living that way with her because it was, I don't remember the rest of it, but I missed being next to her, right? So I remember living with my creator. Then I remember meeting the inhuman beings I was made for, right? Then I remember them putting me in a position of royalty when I came to live my human life, right? Because I told you I started from the top, disgraced as fuck, and I came back to start back from scratch at the bottom because I've seen everything from every point, so I know, right? Um, shit went so fucked, right? That I encountered the other beings and then them helped me, right? So everybody's always helping me, right? The dead are helping me now. Um, that when you piece it together, it's crazy. Like, if anything, I feel more blessed and grateful for all the things that have happened, but I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, certain things that happened, I wish they fucking hadn't. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that, like, kids go missing and that they're eaten and all kinds of things, I'm like, I wish that fucking didn't happen, right? I know there's a reason for it. If it's a fucked up reason, we need to fix it now. You know what I mean? So, like, right now, I have my passport and things, and I'm like, I don't know if I have a desire to go back to the motherland right now because I'm like, if you go back to my previous lifetimes where I'm at the top, right? I've already kind of talked about this when I was at work, right? I'm in a position where everybody that encounters me knows I'm in a leadership position, right? But I don't want to take on that role after falling from that height, right? Like, I don't want to take on that role because the people, if they're not worthy of leading, I don't want to lead, right? I've already talked about this already. Because when I was here, them motherfuckers were like, we can do this better, you're undeserving of it. Now when I'm here, they're crying for me to come back after they fucked up everything, and I'm like, I'm not fixing everything after you chose to fuck it up. You fix things and then I'll consider what to do from there, right? Or what to do next. You know what I mean? Like, that's such a fucking slap in the face. I'm like, are you fucking good? Like, so for me to go back to the motherland now, knowing very well that they're putting themselves in a position where they could fucking drown and everything go to fucking shit because of their idiotic decisions, and they didn't want to fucking listen to me from the get-go, I'm like, do I want to put myself in that position? Do I want to, like, suffer the same fate as them because I didn't do anything fucking wrong? You know what I mean? If them had any sense, they would get rid of the fucking concrete going on. Um, and all of the other shit going on, right? Like, there's, like, when I look at it, I'm like, there's so many nonsensical things going on. I'm like, what in the fuck? Like, right now, if you look at, like, my family situation, I didn't have to leave home. You're richest when you're, like, with the family unit, right? And I'm like, money has no fucking value either. I'm like, why are we putting, like, only the inhuman beings put priority on this, which is what I don't understand. I'm like, humans don't look at money like it has any value. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh, yeah, right now I don't know if I would go back, and then I'm gonna encounter a whole bunch of fucking assholes. I'm gonna encounter the same thing my grandfather did, where it's like our people and the humans are gonna treat me like fucking garbage, but I know the inhuman beings and the stuff there that are probably calling me back toward there are gonna treat me right, right? And I know they're gonna be under attack when all of this shit comes and happens. Ugh. Okay, sorry, I went on a whole like life tangent there because it's important, right, to bring up that before I come back to like, right, okay, so we talked about clones, talked about my fucking family situation and all the things I've noticed. Now we're gonna go back to the lizard people, sorry. Okay, let's focus on the lighthearted stuff now because I have all of this heavy shit that I have to friggin' figure out on my own now because I am on my own, right? Everybody chose to decided to choose to be fucking selfish, right? Instead of trying to help me, right? If I'm at the top, I told you at the top is fucking lonely and sad because if you don't have like a good foundation to support you, everything's gonna come fucking crashing down, right? And if I have to be the only one that's strong, that's gonna piss me off. Um, so if you guys are calling me to lead now, you guys have to be there to support me because otherwise we're all in this together. We're all fucked, right? Because God's calling me back. He's not telling me to come here and fix it, but like I'm like, okay, I know what's going on now. I at least have to do something before I go back, right? I've seen it too. I told you guys I've seen this and I can see it, like it doesn't get, if we make the right choices now, it gets better, right? Like they say Earth is like a fucking fake version of heaven, right? Or we're calling it what, hell on Earth now? I don't know what I don't know what the fuck we're calling it. But it's like I've seen it where it's pretty close to heaven. So I'm like, I don't know. If we, I know we can get there, but it's not gonna happen while I'm alive, right? Because this is the last time I'm here. Okay. Sorry, after all of that, let's go back to the lizard people and then we'll talk about lighter things now. Right now, I can talk about the light stuff after all the heavy shit, right? Oh my god, I've been talking for fucking 5 hours. I'm gonna be talking all day today. I'm gonna be so fucked. I have to prep for the fucking driving stuff tomorrow and I'm gonna be fucked. Okay. If we're looking at the lizard people, sorry if that's offensive. They not, so from what I know is that the cannibal, sorry, I'm going back to the cannibals again. It's a heavy subject. Not only do they eat people, I've heard they eat mermaids, sirens, and mummies. And I was like, I wanted to vomit. I was like, what in the fuck are you guys consuming from there that is so important? Like, what the hell? Like, what about a fucking corpse is fucking like, oh my fucking god, I want to be sick. Only reason I'm bringing that up is in context to what I just said, where there's things living in the water. I heard a lot of them are going missing again. So I don't know if lizard people are going there and eating them or what the fuck is eating them because I'm like, what in the fuck? I'm like, if we all live in the same area, I'm like, that's my family. What the fuck you guys doing, bro? I told you guys not to fuck with what's mine. I told you guys this because now I have to talk about this shit now. I've seen you guys in my sleep. I've seen this. Like, I know, I can feel it. I'm gonna be really pissed if I have to come next to you guys and I can't be in a dress. Like, I'm really pissed that this is one of the lifetimes where I have been wearing fucking pants the whole time. I'm like, I don't feel like me. If I can't fucking live authentically, like, this is what I hate. We live in a life right now where we can't be ourselves. This is what across every living being on the planet, nobody can live authentically as themselves. And this is what fucking pisses me off. I'm like, okay, I have to fucking cover up now because now I feel uncomfortable. I don't know if someone's looking at me wrongfully. I don't know if they're looking at me as if I'm gonna be like, right, the way they're looking at me, I already feel uncomfortable, right? We live in a world where I don't feel comfortable enough to be in my own skin. You know what I mean? Like for me, I want this is the first lifetime where I'm not wearing a dress. So I feel really fucking weird. I'm like for me that's so controlling. I feel like that got taken away from me. Ugh. When I come back though, I don't know if I'll be wearing. I don't know. I just hate wearing pants. You guys know this. Anyways, right? Like I can't freely walk outside and wear a dress and without worrying about someone harming me. You guys have to mask as people because you don't know if someone's gonna attack you. Clones have to act like people because they don't know if they're gonna be like the like and dislike thing. It's fucking nuts. Like I don't know. I know as for sure as hell I'm not overthinking this because everybody can fucking agree on that. I would love to go back to the motherland and just meet all like the inhuman beings because I know they would happily welcome me home. right? But that place would never feel like home to me, right? Like my home's not there. You know what I mean? Like my mom and dad have that homesick feeling because they hate it here, right? They want to go home. They're like, okay, we had it better back there. Why did we leave there to come here? And I'm like, you don't realize that until you've gone through that, right? They're like, a lot of people are looking at me like superficially, like, on the surface. I think I'm getting hungry. Yeah, people look at me and they're like, Lisa has everything, right? Like Lisa has a loving home, Lisa has a stable thing, Lisa's got food, Lisa's got this, this, and this. But I'm like, if you look at how much I've suffered to get to where I am, it's just surface level shit, right? So I can't imagine how fucking horrific and horrendous it is for you guys every day too to get up and be like, okay, I gotta fake being me today. You know what I mean? Oh god. I told you I had that dream, right, where I'm like underwater and I'm worried the underwater being's gonna keep me there, but I'm like, I know that's like someone close to me. Like, I feel like that's gonna trigger when I'm next to you guys. The people I've known, right? It's still my spirit, but now I'm in a different body. Like, which thank God for me because I know you guys like white skin and blondes. Thank God I came back this way because now I don't have to worry about like not being able to live long enough. Like, this is the first time I've lived to like be an adult, right? Anyhow, it would be nice if I could go back and like meet the others because like I've seen you guys in my sleep. I know you guys exist. I know you're there. Just like how do I cross paths with you guys now? You know what I mean? Because it's irritating. It's like everybody feels not like themselves and alone in the world, and it's just like what in the fuck? Okay, we gotta talk about light stuff. Okay. Okay, so we know there's like the really really fucked up bad kind, and we know there's like the okay kind, right? Because I don't know if there's the good kind, right? I haven't heard any stories of like um I heard Selena, I don't know if you're still watching this, but I heard Taylor, because you said she's your best friend, right? I heard that she is a lizard person, right? So if I'm using, sorry if she's seeing this and being mad at me, okay? If we're taking, I want to use her as an example, right? Let's say she's done a lot of, if she hasn't done any fucked up shit, right? If she's done a lot of good for the world with her music, I can genuinely say she's a good lizard. You know what I mean? But like, if I don't hear about it, like I don't know, right? So I'm like in my head, I'm like, she's a good. I don't want to say person, right? Like now we gotta redefine person being like all. Oh my god, it's annoying. They refer to demons and things as entities. Like I hate hearing certain words, and I was like, at the end of the day, we're all just energy and consciousness. I'm like, why the fuck are we like dividing everybody further? Anyways, I know there are some good lizards out there. I just don't know how. Like I have to hear about it, right? So the most common thing I want to bring up is the like like the normal stuff like for example with Taylor, she's really tall, right? So I'm like, are all lizard people? I think all of them are like at least 6 foot or taller, right? Like, are they like all tall? That's what I wanted. That's my first like lighthearted question. I'm like, are you guys all tall? Because that's so unfair. How can you guys be stronger and taller than me? Like, what the fuck? There's also a good amount that's smarter than me, right? But I'm not gonna acknowledge all of them. Only the ones that are genuinely smart and not like the mean kind, right? The ones that want to control and can those type aren't smart. They're just mean. Okay, we talked about food. That wasn't lighthearted at all. That was heavy as fuck. Okay, next thing is if we're talking about the physical stuff, right? With lizards, don't all of them have tails? Like, how are you guys hiding that? Is that like an offensive thing to ask? Like the first thing I want to do is I want to touch you guys' skin, but then I don't want to like form some weird like I don't want to like cross some weird ass boundary, right? And I'm like, oh my god. It's like Lisa touched me. Now I'm like entitled to her body. I'm like, that's the fuck. No, fuck. No, like, I just want to know what the skin texture feels like, right? Because I know you guys have like aging concerns, right? Um, and then I'm kind of worried. I'm like, what if I end up staring at you guys? And I'm like, I don't want to come off as rude, but I'm like, I haven't like. I've never like I can't see it in my sleep because you guys are my blind spot, and I'm like, if I look at you, I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to stop staring. And if I take a picture, is it gonna be bad? And I'm like, like all these things are running through my head. Body temperature is another one because then I want to know if I can read you guys by touching you guys, right? Because I said this before with my grandparents and them. I'm like, if I like, I can't sense them unless it's like some of them I have to touch, right? And then for them, they're like, what the fuck? This kid's so weird. And then they push me to the side. Um, yeah, so height, tail, skin texture, aging, right? I don't know if that's like a big pain point because then that comes into play with like body weight and like body shaming and that kind of things. Then we got sorry, like I feel kind of hungry, but I have nothing to snack on. I did eat this morning, but I'm like, why am I feeling hungry again? Maybe I didn't eat properly, or maybe I'm just using too much brain power because I told you it goes from here to here, and then like now I'm feeling it here. Or maybe you guys are like feeding off of me too much right now. I don't know. Like when I feel my energy draining, I feel the need to eat, right? Like if I'm losing blood or if I'm losing like energy and blood loss, I need to eat. Okay, body temperature. Like you guys' body temperature is warmer than mine, right? But I'm like, how warm does it get? Like, is it like huggable warm or like how warm are we talking? Okay, then do you guys sleep? Like it's the same questions I'm gonna be asking everybody over and over again because all of the answers are gonna be different, right? Like, do you guys sleep? Do you have to sleep during the day? Because in my head, in my sleep, I've seen tunnels and mazes and things, and I'm like, okay, when I gotta go see God, there's like a fucking maze. For you guys, if you're living beneath us, which I don't like, because then it's like, there's some of them out there, they're like, oh, we're above humans and shit. Like, I don't like that despair, that fucking power control. I'm like, everybody's equal, right? At the end of the day, everybody needs to eat. Everybody needs to, like, right? We all have these certain needs. Right? Otherwise, God wouldn't allow you to exist. So what, like the ones that are living beneath us in the tunnel system, like I'm seeing tunnels, right? Because how else are you guys functioning day to day, right? You guys have a tunnel system. I know the mermaids in them, they have an underwater tunnel system. Humans are the only ones that don't have this maze tunnel thing going on, and I'm like, this is why I never reached the 10 card in my journey, right? Because I'm like, I need one of you guys because I can't navigate through this shit on my own, right? You know, too, I tried to disprove God. I'm like, because he said, default, we all eat bread, right? Humans. And I'm like, I can't disprove that because I'm like, I can't stop eating bread. And I was like, why? That pisses me off so much. When I come see you guys, I don't know if I should like pack bagels and come because I'm like, I don't like eating bread. Like those, like you guys will never see me eat bread. You never see me unless I have to, right? If I'm in a situation where I kind of like, oh, I have a kind, you know, like if you go to a party and like someone passes you a drink and you're like, well, great, now I have to kind of sip on this until it's done, right? It's kind of like that. It's like unless it's offered to me, it's like I would never choose to eat it. But unless it's there, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm eating it. It's like pineapple on pizza. And like I don't even want to, I can't even like, I felt so, when I posted that pizza photo on my profile, I was like, I felt the energy drop significantly and I didn't understand why. And then when I found out in the files that you guys are referring to this nonsense as pizza, I was like, now I'm kind of freaked out. Now I don't even want to talk about like I don't want to stop eating pizza, but now I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to, right? Like now there's like this icky feeling over it where it's like it feels like the energy's like fuck now. Right? So now when I bring up food, I'm like, I'm not talking about it in a double meaning like you guys do, because you guys got the talking code. I got the I I got that from Selena because way back when I'm like I can feel her I felt the communication through the songs, right? And then that's why you guys see my playlist and all that stuff started happening and how people communicate with me that way now, right? Um yeah, so like now I'm like when I talk about certain things, I'm like not talking about anything else. You guys don't have to read between the lines or any other shit because I bluntly talk about everything. You guys know this. Um yeah, so now I feel uncomfortable talking about like things like pizza and I'm like that used to be such a normal thing and now I'm like, oh my fucking god, I don't even want to say it. Yes, you guys don't see me, you'll never see me eat bread, right? I would never choose to eat bread, apples, and you'll never see roses near me, right? There's certain things that you get in red, the color red. Like now I'm like covered in that shit because of where I am now because they're using it as a cover to protect me. But I'm like, you'll never see me choose that. Uh, one of the presents God left for me, he left me this blue, like, okay, I wanted to talk about this next video, but I feel like I should talk about it now since we're talking about color. So you guys know I write a lot, right? Like I have a pen and pencil in my hands right now and the lighting's perfect right now. So I went shopping for I don't know what, I can't remember, it was for whatever. And I came across this, right? And then he told me this is like he doesn't send me presents, but this is one of the things he left for me. And I was like, oh my God left me an offering, right? Like it's blue and it's pretty. And I'm like, out of all things for him to leave for me, right? If he's the only person that's gonna know me inside and out, knows everything fucking going on, he left me this. I'm like, why would he leave me this? So when I saw it, I'm like, oh, it's blue and it's pretty and it's a pen. Okay, I'm like, okay. At the time, I was like, I am doing a lot of training and like apply applications for certain things and I'm interacting with a lot of people, so I'm like, oh, maybe it's to take notes, right? Because I'm like, okay, maybe that's it. But then I felt him do something to my hand again. He's like, Lisa, you can't sign off on anything without me. And I was like, well, great. So then I'm like in my head, I'm like, why would, like when I looked at this, I'm like, it looks like a pom pom, doesn't it? And it feels like someone cheering for me when I see this. And the other thing too, when you put this in light, like direct lighting, there's so many pretty colors that come out of this. So I'm like, this is like the perfect thing for him to send me, right? And right now, with the light hitting this where I had it just now, like it's just rainbows. Rainbows just spew out of this thing. He's cheering for me like I'm cheering for you guys, right? Like, um, I don't know if he's here and he's listening in on this. I'm like, God, can you just take the wheel? But I'm like, he had the wheel and everything's fucked now. I was gonna show you guys this later when I show you my calendar and stuff because then I'm talking about this. Can you guys see how pretty it is? I wish I had something to shoot the light on this, but like it's over there right in the middle of the light and I can see all the color coming from it. It makes me happy to see. Right, so he sent me something blue. He didn't send me anything red either, but I'm like, I'm covered in it here and they're protecting me. Right, so you know what's weird? I haven't like, I know he eats, but I don't know what his favorite food is. Like, I don't know if God's a cannibal. And then the other thing too is like, I don't know what his favorite color is. There's so many things like we could talk about, but I don't know if it's pointless. You know what I mean? It's 5 o'clock. Shit. He's gonna come back just now. Okay, I'm gonna run to the fridge really quick and come back. Hang on, because I don't want to get cut. I don't know how long I'm gonna take and I need to eat, so I'm like, I don't want him to catch me like this when I go raid the fridge, right? Yesterday, after I came back from my lesson, I went to the grocery store and I picked up some bread. So this was on sale, so I'm just gonna munch on this while I'm talking. If you guys feel the need to, I don't know if you guys are like draining my energy as I'm talking right now. So I'm like, it's like right now it's okay. If you guys need to feed off me right now, it's okay because I'm gonna try to replenish my energy back by eating too, right? Okay. Is it crooked? Like, I'm not paying attention to this because I don't have a proper place to record anymore, right? Anyways, Aaron and them all like cinnamon everything, and for whatever reason it's on sale this week. So I'm like, I don't like overdosing on cinnamon, but I'm like, you know what? It's on sale. I'm gonna eat it. Why not? Sorry, this is gonna be rude now. I'm gonna be talking with my mouth full of breath. This gotta be a record for me, right? I don't think I've ever recorded for longer than 5 minutes. Oh, great. Now you're gonna hear weird food ASMR. Don't listen to me eat. That's so weird. Okay, what else do we need to talk about? He just walked the door. Oh my god. Normally I don't eat in my room, but I'm like, things are different now, you know? And no, it's not yummy at all. I still don't like cinnamon. Okay, he's in the bathroom. He's always noisy, so. Okay, I talked about tails, but I'm like, if you guys are hiding it, does that mess up your backs? Then I know you guys have families, but I'm like, how does that work? And then you guys don't have like cheating, crazy ass scandals, right? It's not like, because growing up, I remember watching a lot of Maury and Jerry. You know what I mean? So it's not like that kind of situation, is it? And then when you guys have to shift, does it hurt? What color is you guys' blood? Do I have to avoid anything? You know, like how with vampires you gotta avoid garlic and werewolves is like silver. You guys have sharp teeth.